Hello friends, this is Anand Pai from Academy in Pursuit of Engineering Excellence. Today we will see about a strategy to solve the questions related to forces on pipes and plates due to fluid flow. Now, why did I choose that? In the previous few classes previous videos where I solved some of the old question papers, I observed that the students did not have the conceptual understanding of solving these kind of problems, and they were finding it difficult. If I just give the answers to these solutions, then they might solve the question, similar questions, but next question what comes, they might not be able to solve. ठीक है, so यहाँ पे क्या है, मेन चीज है कि हमें कॉन्सेप्ट पता होना चाहिए. जब कॉन्सेप्ट पता होगा तो अगली चीज कर सकते हैं हम लोग. ठीक है, तो अभी इस वीडियो में पहले मैं कॉन्सेप्ट बताऊंगा. ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट थिंग व्हाट आई विल डू हियर इन दिस वीडियो इज आई विल say what are the concepts. Okay, but previous to that there was one particular error which I did in the previous videos that I will correct. Okay, in the previous video the link is given in the top on the card. You can see the link to this video. I had done a problem, okay, done a mistake. The mistake is like this: for the first one 21, B is correct, A is correct, but the way I have gone is a bit not very proper. This is proper, 21, this is question number 21, this is proper. But question number 22, here I had to do one thing, that this one M1, M2, V2 and M3, V3, these are same. So there had to be a 2 here. This is what I missed in the previous class. So 2, okay. And if I get 2 here, this has to be multiplied by 2. When this is multiplied by 2, this answer together will come to 0. Okay, so the answer what we have got, 0 is correct, because there had to be a 2 here. Okay, so that is one thing we have to understand. Now in this problem, see, the forces can be there due to 2 reasons. One is momentum transfer, the other one is pressure forces. Here forces due to momentum transfer is 0, whereas forces due to pressure is there, which is 2.7 kilonewton. So यहाँ पे momentum transfer के वजह से, जिस तरह से dmv by dt, force is equal to rate of change of momentum, second law, ये है न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ से. सो न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ से जो आंसर आया वो 0 है, लेकिन जो फोर्स ऑफ प्रेशर होता है उसको कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे तो 13.5 किलो पास्कल दिया हुआ है, लेकिन यहाँ पे 0 किलो पास्कल है. गेज की बात कर रहा हूं, एब्सोल्यूट की बात नहीं है. यहाँ पे गेज की बात है. गेज 0 किलो पास्कल है, यहाँ पे एब्सोल्यूट 13.5 किलो पास्कल है. सो 13.5 किलो पास्कल is the gauge pressure. So the force what is coming on this is this into the area over here. The area is given as 0.2 and the gauge pressure is 13.5. This force comes into picture and that is what is asked in the question paper. So अगर ये 0 आया तब भी ये फोर्स न्यूटन्स लॉ से है, ये प्रेशर फोर्सेस है. उन्होंने पूछा प्रेशर फोर्सेस क्या है, तो फोर्स क्या है. फोर्स कहीं से भी आता है. तो the problem here is the reasons for force is 2. One is due to momentum transfer. Due to momentum transfer, this is the first thing. Second one is pressure. So these are the 2 general reasons for pressure, reasons for forces on pipes and plates. Now when you say momentum transfer, what is the basic here? Basic here is force is equal to rate of change of momentum. This is the basis. But in pipe flow, what happens is, what is coming in and going out, the momentum flux is important. The momentum flux here is given as d of m into velocity, dm by dt into velocity. Okay, so this is m dot into v1, m1 dot into v1. Here it may be a same m1 dot if it is the same this one. So m1 dot if it is a steady flow into v2. This gives the pressure. Okay, this gives the force. Maybe I will have a nozzle. For example, if I have a nozzle like this, And what is the force on this nozzle, if I want to say, taking it as a one-dimensional flow? Here it is m1 dot v1. v1 is calculated according to the area, and this is m2 dot m1 dot, same mass flow rate is going, m1 dot into v2. So momentum transfer, the momentum flux here is the force is equal to dmv. When you say dmv, momentum flux is m dot, I will not put m1 m2, let it be m dot into v2 minus v1. This is the force. Now here one more point. What is this force upon? This momentum is of the fluid. ये किसका है? फ्लूइड का है. ठीक है, फ्लूइड का मोमेंटम ट्रांसफर हो रहा है, तो फोर्स किसके ऊपर पड़ रहा है? फ्लूइड के ऊपर पड़ रहा है. So here this one is because of the force on the fluid. So because it is on the force is momentum transfer is on the of the fluid, the force is on the fluid. So if you want to find out the force on the nozzle, for example, then force is equal to, this is the force of the fluid, force on the fluid. Force on the nozzle is m dot into v1 minus v2. That's how we have to take it. Now there might be a difficulty when there is relative concepts involved, relative velocity involved, how to do it. So we have done some problems previously. Now we will do further. We will see some of the problems that has come in previous year's GATE to understand this concept of momentum transfer and force because of that. Okay. Next. This is one of the question which has come in GATE ME 2017, question 40. Now here the same thing happens. Okay. What is it? It is momentum transfer. So if I see this is 1 and this is 2. Here there is another, I can say this is the control volume. Okay. So I have to put the control volume something like this. So यहाँ पे माना मैंने इसको control volume. ये control volume हो गया. तो what is the force? Force on the plate in the horizontal direction. What is the force? Now if you want to see the horizontal for this one, if you see this, in case if you have velocity here, what is the component of velocity? It is f v cos theta, correct? And cos 90 is 0. Because of that, the velocity component, this and this, the velocity component in this direction is 0. So now what is that? The force we have to take. Okay, if we are taking that, the force here would be this would be 1000 is the density, or we can say density, the density what is taken into what is coming in, what is v1. Now we have seen in the last one, it is m dot into v2 minus v1 on fluid and m dot into v1 minus v2 on vane, correct, or on a nozzle. Last time we took nozzle, whatever be the case, on nozzle. So now we will take on the plate itself because they have asked plate. Okay, so if it is on the plate, then it is density into, or we can say m dot, whatever be the m dot, m1 dot, here this is m1, I will say m1 dot into v1, correct, minus m2 dot into v2. Now what is this? What is m1? m1 is rho area into v1, and then there is one more v1, so v1 square. Okay, another one here on the other side, it is m2. m2 is rho into area into v2, another v2 is there, v2 square. So this is the force which is applied on the vane. So what is that? This is a1, this is a2. Okay, density is the same. Now here this comes as F is equal to, now v1 square and v2 square is the same. You see 20 meters square, 20 meters per second square. Density is the same. So density and velocity v1 square, we will take it outside, and inside what remains is a1 minus a2. Now this would be density v1 square, whatever be the case, v1 square into pi by 4 into d1 square minus d2 square. Now when we do this, this comes as 1000 into here 20 square into pi by 4, okay, into d1 square is 6 centimeter, so 6 square minus 4 square into 10 power minus 4, because centimeter square is there, so that's why 10 power minus 4. The answer we get is 628.3 Newton. This is one of the way to solve it. So what is happening? What is the momentum which is going in? What is the momentum which is coming out? This is what we have to see. Okay, I hope you got this problem. Okay, next. Now there is another type of question where it would be at a incline. Now these kind of problems, how do we solve? Okay, to solve these kind of problems, one of the things we have to see is that since viscous forces, they have said effects of friction means viscosity, okay, effects of friction has to be neglected. Then what happens? We can say F tangential is equal to 0. That means on the plate there is one normal force Fn and there is tangential force Ft, I can say, and tangential force we are taking it as 0. Now one of the main thing is that what is the ratio at which this is going here, and by that we have to find out theta, or if theta is given we can find out the ratio, any one of them. How do we do that? The way we do is this. We can say along the tangent what is the force balance. Okay, so the force of tangent along the tangent is equal to, I can say, if you observe this is along the tangent, so I will say this is the tangential direction. Okay, so if that is the tangential direction, then is m2 dot into v, velocity. They have said velocity does not change. It is said uniform across, velocities may be considered uniform. This kind of things will be given. So since velocity is uniform, plus m3 dot, when it is going out here, m3 dot into minus v, because it is going back, okay, minus this particular one, you see this one. When you do the theta, this is theta, because this is theta, so you are taking cos, so this would be m1v cos theta. Now when we do this, now m2 dot and m3 dot, how much has to be there? Okay, the ratio has to be there. Say if I say this is alpha, the ratio, okay, that is if I say m dot 2 divided by m dot 1 is equal to alpha, if I say that, then my m dot 2 would be alpha into m1 dot into v, plus m3 would be 1 minus alpha into m1 dot into v minus v, I will take minus here on this side, okay, minus m1 dot into v into cos theta. So this together will come as, when I make this one, this has to go as 0. Okay, when we make the substitution, when we make the when we make this simplified, the thing what I get is, I get cos theta, you can do the simplification here, simple algebra, is equal to 2 alpha minus 1. This is what we get as the answer. Okay, or I can say this as also equal to, just a second students, yes, or I can say alpha is equal to 1 by alpha is equal to half into 1 plus cos theta, half into 1 plus cos theta. This is the one, if you remember, it would be better, this one or this one of the two. So if alpha is given, as in this case, you can calculate theta. If theta is given, you can calculate alpha. So this is very important. Okay, so based on this we have solved this problem last time. Okay, the card is given on the top of your screen. You can see this card on the top of your screen, and you can go to this explanation of this particular video. Okay, so we are just solving it, we are explaining the concepts here. Okay, concepts सिर्फ बता रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है, उसका जो सॉल्यूशन है आपको करना है। एक वीडियो से आपको पता चलेगा कैसे करें, ठीक है, जब कैसे करें पता चलेगा तो कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, अभी ये प्रॉब्लम जो है ना, दिस हैज कम इन गेट एक्सी 2020। यहां पे जो है ना रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी आएगा। Now when relative velocity comes, it becomes a bit difficult. Okay, what to take, how to take, that becomes difficult. Let me explain this to you. For example, here momentum transfer की बात आ गई, ठीक है? So yeah, what is coming here? Momentum transfer. Students, I am sorry, I am going from Hindi to English. The reason is because I am catering to both South India and North India. Okay, so the South Indians are comfortable with English. North Indians, if I tell better in Hindi, they will understand it better. So I am going with Hindi also. So Hindi में भी बात करूँगा, इसमें अपने इंग्लिश में भी बात करूँगा, दोनों में बात करूँगा मैं, ताकि सब कुछ समझ में आए, ठीक है? तो let us see this. Okay, so now here, now what is given here? The water jet impinges with V jet, and there is a velocity with which this is going. This velocity is given as 20 meters per second, and this is given as 10 meters per second. So we have to see what is the force. Okay, cross sectional area is given 2 centimeters square. Fine. Now how to do it? Now what is important in this direction? What is the momentum transfer? So what is momentum coming out? If you take this as the control volume, let us take this as the control volume. If I take this as the control volume, what is momentum coming in? It is m1 dot into v1, I'll say, or here it is v jet is the momentum coming. What is the momentum going out? Momentum going out is m2 dot into v. Which v? Okay, here this v, this is the force on the fluid. Okay, so sorry, this is the force on the vane, because it's m2 minus m1 for fluid, m1 minus m2 for vane. Now here, one of the things we have to understand is the velocity in this direction v2 is 0. So this becomes force on the vane is equal to m1 dot into v of jet. Now here one thing we have to understand, what is the velocity of the jet we are taking? Okay, whether we are taking 20 meters per second or 10 meters per second. Now this velocity is always relative velocity. So it is m1 dot into v jet, which is equal to 10 meters per second. Okay, so it is m1 dot into relative velocity. What is that? V jet minus v plate. This is the velocity we are going to take. But now the question is, what do you take for m dot? M dot is rho av, but what v we take? This v also is the same, because when it is going further, the velocity with which it hits the plate is reduced. So there also we are taking relative velocity. Okay, so this will become equal to v jet minus v plate square. Okay, here you have to keep in mind relative velocity, because this is moving, the mass flow rate which is hitting it also reduces. So that is the reason we are taking this way. So this is equal to rho a into v jet minus this one that we have to take. What is rho? Rho is given as 1000 into dense area is 2 centimeters square is given 10 power minus 4, correct, into the 10 square. The answer what I got was equal to 20 Newton. That is the answer what is there. So it is 20 Newton is the answer. I hope it is correct, students. Yeah, it is correct. I'm sorry. It is correct. So 20 Newton is the answer. I hope you have understood. Next problem. Now there are some cases which we have solved previously. Like in this case, the thing is mentioned in the card above. You can see the video where I have solved this. Okay. Here you see, in this case, when I took, this is moving with velocity 20 meters per second square. Okay. This is moving with 20 meters per second square. Here also, you see in the relative velocity part over here, I took relative velocity only, because when this is moving in front, this is hitting it with relative velocity. So when the cart is moving, for mass flow rate calculation as well as the mass flow rate calculation as well as the velocity, relative velocity here, this v, you have to take the relative velocity itself. That's m dot also relative velocity, or dv. This v1 has to be taken as relative velocity only. So this is one thing we have to understand. Next, here in this case I have not taken. So why this is the case. This is the general problem we have in our mind. Okay, why in this case? Again, this video which I have solved is there on the card. I put the card for this. Okay, refer to that card if you have. So you stop this video and go to that and see that video and come back so that you will understand it better. Okay, so here in this case, you see this particular control volume is over here. Okay, so here the momentum which is leaving the control volume is only there. What is coming in is zero because it's all relative. It is on the move. So here what is happening, I have taken the relative velocity v1 as 0, v2 I have taken as 6 cos 45. But what is the v did I take? I did not take, this is moving with 6 meters per second. I did not take 0 here. Okay, v2 I did not take, I took 6 meters per second only. Okay, so this 6 meters per second is because this is coming in like this from here. That is the amount of mass which is hitting it. So concept, when you see what is hitting it, with what velocity it is hitting, what is the momentum which is coming in, what is the momentum which is going out, that is the force. Okay, this is the simple concept you have to understand. But in addition to momentum, we have to see whether there are pressure forces. Pressure forces will be there if there is a pipe where there is a constriction. Okay, if there is a pipe where you have like this, there will be additional pressure forces also may come. Okay, so if the pressure forces are mentioned, then you have to take the pressure forces, and that will come over and above the momentum transfer. The forces due to momentum transfer will come additional. That's what happened in the previous this video, this particular one. Here, addition to momentum transfer, there is pressure force also. Like that you have to solve the question. I hope students you have understood this. I hope this is helpful for you. So anything over and above this, if you have any doubts, kindly call me. You can directly call me. The link is the Facebook page of Apex is given in the link below. Go for that. In that my number is there, WhatsApp number is there. You can call me on the WhatsApp number or you can message me directly. I am ready to help any students who want to learn. Okay, so do that. Okay, call me on the WhatsApp number which is given in the Facebook page, which is mentioned in the description below. Okay, and I will be happy to help you students. Thank you very much and best of luck for your exams. GATE 2021 is coming. All the best and go with confidence. Okay, best of luck students.